Hey folks, just wanted to knock out a quick video on these pots. This is just an insulated bag I made. It's a little crinkly, but that's not the point. So this is the MSR Stowaway / Seagull pot, and it's the 1.1 liter. This is the Zebra pot 14 centimeter Lunchbox that I think is approximately 1.1 liter also. It just happens to be different shape, so the same volume, different shape. You can see they are the 1.1 or the MSR is bigger around than the Zebra pot, but it's also shallower. The pot part itself is shallower, but the overall height, they're pretty close to the same overall height. Dimensions wise, this is in fact 14 centimeters on to the outside, where this one is about 16 centimeters. I suppose we can do that in inches. So inch wise, that comes in at 6 1/4 inches for that guy, for the MSR, and that's 5 1/2, maybe 9/16 for the Zebra pot. The way I ended up with both of these was I have a Eagle Products, the tiny little tea kettle. I have the big one as well, but the tiny one, I was trying to make like a solo kit, and I was hoping that the Eagle Products teapot or kettle, it would fit inside of this. It does not. It sort of does. You can see it does fit inside the MSR, but on the Zebra pot, the tea kettle fits in there right up until it doesn't. The lip of the tea kettle just sits on the lip of the Zebra pot, and there was just no way around it. If I put that dude on, then you got the handle doesn't play nice. You could conceivably mod the handle to be removable. Not ideal solution. Put that in there and that in there, and you're no further ahead. Long story short, I wanted it to fit inside and be inside. That it does do inside of there. It swims inside of the MSR pot, so it fits in all nice, even with the bandana on there. Helps the rattle a little bit, but also you've got an instant pot holder for when any of this stuff gets hot. So I'm actually pretty stoked about the way this is working out, and I might even get the 1.6 just for car camping when the wife and I go out, and I like to have two pots it's always good to have more than less. However, I probably am going to send the Zebra pot back. The Zebra pot cost me $25. The MSR pot was on sale and I got it for 15 bucks. So I can actually buy the 1.6 for like $18. So if I'm gonna definitely take this back or send it back, but I might in fact get another MSR pot. Regarding the lids, the lid on the Zebra pot is pretty damn shallow. There's some guys trying to cook food in the lids like it's a frying pan and whatnot, and that'd be a little difficult to pull off on this thing. And the lip of that lid goes on the outside of the pot, so it goes over the outside. The lip of the MSR pot goes inside. You can see that's quite a bit deeper. It's probably nearly an inch deep or thereabouts, and like I said, it fits inside of the lip for whatever difference that makes at the end of the day. They're just different. what's the guy's name? Camping Hacks number 0, I believe is what it is. His was the only spot I could find that had some of these dimensions, and he's got some depth dimensions in his, etc., etc. So it was hard to find some of those dimensions. That's why I'm just throwing them out there. His was the only place I could find the actual diameter of this pot. And then anyone wondering, will this eagle pot fit inside of there? The answer is, of course, yes. And will that eagle fit inside the zebra? No. Really, that's about it. Weights, I got some weights. The zebra pot with the pan and the lid, the whole shooting match, is 18.6 ounces. The pot by itself was 13.35 ounces, and just the pan was 5.2 ounces. So that was the zebra. The MSR pan and lid, that was 14.8 ounces. So, so this would be a skosh heavier than the zebra, just pot to pot. The eagle pot is 9 ounces. The two of them together with a bandana and let's see, and an alcohol stove inside, which weighs, nothing. But all those things together, those come at 25 ounces even. So it's not a lightweight kit, but it's a sturdy kit. It's bomb-proof. There's video after video of guys throwing these in fires left and right. Video after videos of guys making pot bail mods so you can hang this from a tripod. So there's plenty of options out there for figuring that out. Both of these can be bail mods to hang from tripods. Oops. This insulated bag I made is 4 layers thick. It's like a canvas on the inside, then one of those Mylar space blankets, those emergency 99-cent blankets. Some of those in there to reflect some heat, a layer of fleece, just regular old fleece, and then an outside layer of cotton. So I wanted cotton, canvas cotton, so that it wouldn't melt when you get sooty creosote and whatnot stuck to the bottom of these. I have melted other styles of pot cozies before, so this should not melt ideally if I put it in there super dirty. It'll keep the soot at bay, and it keeps things pretty warm. Yesterday I did a quick boil, threw this in the bag, came back 20 minutes later and made a cup of coffee with it, and it was hot enough to enjoy still. So that works out really good. I'm not lightweight or too terribly worried about weight. I tend to car camp anymore these days, and or at best canoe camp. So I don't see a lot of trail miles or anything like that. These lids, just came to me. The lids on these, like this one, has just a skosh of spring in it. It's a pretty light. I mean, it's clearly not going anywhere. Nothing to worry about. But there's quite a bit of tension in the MSR. Both of these will flip out and lock in place. I have not had trouble with it folding up on itself. So that's that. So this and a good cozy, you can probably rehydrate a meal, get some rice going or something, get it on the boil, throw it in this bag, come back in 20 minutes, you probably have rice. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with the pots, having not actually used them in the field. I just boiled some water on the kitchen stove. It's a pot. It'll definitely hold water, and it'll definitely boil it. It's stainless steel. It's not going to melt in the fire or give you Alzheimer's or any of those other crazy ideas that are out there. So Yeah, sturdy pot. I don't think you could go wrong in either case. It's just that the Zebra wasn't gonna work with my intended plan. So minor differences between the pots, just some possibly the same volume, different shape, but both good pots. Neither one of them is anything to sneeze at. You couldn't go wrong with either one if they'll do the job for you. So really that's it in a nutshell, and thanks for watching.